Hi everyone! To this video, I am going to discuss about the learning impairment. Um, Learning impairment, it is an ability of an individual to hear sound adequately. This may be due to improper development, damage, or disease to any part of the learning mechanism. When we say hearing impairment, ito yung may mga estudyante na hindi nakikinig or hindi na ririnig agad because of the disease, because of the damage na nangyayari sa kanila. So, and now we will talk about the causes. First is earwax buildup. When we say earwax buildup, it is temporary blocks the ear canal and prevent the conduction of sound waves. Second is ear infections, creates a buildup of fluid that interfere with the movement of the eardrum. Third one is ruptured infections create a buildup of fluid that interfere with the movement of the eardrum. And the fourth one is excessive noise exposure occurs when exposure to damage or to dangerous decibel level damage the air. And the fifth one is inner middle ear diseases. It is condition that temporarily or permanently impact hearing. The sixth one is physical head trauma. When we say physical head trauma, traumatic brain injury or TBI, a hole in the carbon or damage to middle ear can lead to hearing loss. And the last one of the causes of hearing impairment is age-related. So, inner ear structures slowly decline with age. Diba, as you observe, may mga tao na hindi agad naririnig or naiintindihan ang yung sinasabi sapagkat sila ay may edad na. So, ibig sabihin, meron silang hearing impairment. For now, let's talk about the identification. We have 5. The first one is conductive hearing loss. The sound is conducted and transmitted normally from the outer ear to the middle ear. The second one is sensory neutral hearing loss. The sound is not conducted and transmitted normally from the outer ear to the middle ear. The third one is mixed hearing loss. This is the combination of conductive and sensory neutral hearing loss. The fourth identification is central hearing disorder. This is also known as central auditory processing disorder. The impairment is in the brain stem and in the auditory cortex in the brain. And the last one is functional or non-organic hearing loss. In this type of hearing loss, the person experience is not consistent with laboratory result. As a future teachers, dapat alam mo kung ano yung mga learning characteristic na kailangan mong gawin para magkaintindihan kayo ng inyong estudyante sa inyong lesson. The first learning characteristic that the teacher should have is oral approaches. Second is auditory training. The third one is speech reading. Fourth one is use visual approaches whenever possible. Kailangan mong gumamit ng mga visual para magkaintindihan kayo ng iyong estudyante. Kailangan you do it for them because you want them to learn even though they have a hearing disability or hearing impairment. That the possible that the teacher should do. And the last is shut classroom doors when windows to help eliminate. So, pag yung mga estudyante mo ay, if your student have this kind of hearing disability or hearing impairment, kailangan mong i-close yung doors. Ito rin ay makakatulong sa mga estudyante mo na magkaintindihan kayo at saka ang windows ay nakakatulong din to eliminate the noise. And the last one is keep close proximity to the student. So, ibig sabihin, pag yung mga estudyante mo ay may ganitong sakit or may ganitong disorder, the best thing you should do is keep proximity to the student. Kailangan mong you need to compress them, you need to, kailangan mo silang i-kausapin or kailangan mo silang i-closer in order for them to hear you and in order for them to understand what you are saying and what you are doing and what you are teaching is. And that's all. Thank you. This is Mimi Rose from BS Ed Filipino.